Ozzie Smith, one of the most popular players in Cardinals history, weighed in enthusiastically Monday on the hiring as coaches of two more of the top dozen or so ever to wear the birds on bat. After the announcement that secret weapon Jose Oquendo was returning to the staff and Willie McGee was joining him, Smith said, "Those two guys will make a tremendous difference in the success of the club. Last year, you saw what not having Oquendo really means to the club from a defensive standpoint, and just having Willie around to show those guys what it takes to win is going to help. They're certainly going in the right direction to try get themselves back to where they need to be," said Hall of Famer Smith, a special instructor in spring training. "It's great for morale, and it's great for the fans. It's amazing what happens when you don't make the playoffs. You've got to do something, and those are two moves where you're not necessarily getting players, but you're certainly getting two people who can have some impact on how successful the club can be." McGee, who played 13 seasons here, had been in the system for several years as a minor league instructor, but never had shown much interest in being a full-time coach until now. "I'm day-to-day," he said by telephone from his home in the Oakland area. "The clouds might be blowing one way, and the next day they'll be blowing another way. You just keep moving. But the opportunity came, and it just seems like the timing is right." McGee has worked at the minor league level for both the San Francisco Giants and the Cardinals, but also has coached girls softball in California for 15 years. He has 4 grown daughters and some little league ball too, involving William, his youngest child, who is 15. Speaking highly of manager Mike Matheny, president of baseball operations John Mozeliak, Oquendo, new bench coach Mike Schilt and others in the organization, McGee said, "There's a lot of good people who'd have been around for a long time. I've learned a lot. He has a 2-year contract if I last that long," he said. "We're day-to-day. In this business, you've got to do your job. At this level, it's results-driven. They don't care who you are." While his role specifically hasn't been defined, McGee theorized that it would be similar to the hybrid role he had when he visited the minor leagues. "Anything they can pull out of me experience-wise, whether it's base running or outfielding, maybe even a little bit of hitting," said McGee. Ideally, McGee doesn't want anybody he instructs to hit the way he did, routinely falling behind 0-2 because he had swung at 2 balls in the dirt. Hall of Fame manager Whitey Hartzog always was fond of saying that the 2-time batting champion and 1985 National League MVP winner was a better hitter at 0-2, but McGee laughed and said, "I wasn't up there trying to get to 2 strikes. It was a mistake." McGee said, however, he wouldn't influence hitting coaches John Mabry and Bill Mueller. "They've got that handled," said McGee. "If they ask me a question that I can answer, I'll answer it. If I can't, I won't. If they see something I can do better as a coach, I'm all open." McGee's value to the organization has been in how he has translated his own work ethic to the impressionable minds of the young players in the system. "I've always loved baseball," McGee said. "But you don't know what tomorrow will bring. I'm just happy to be still in the game, whether I'm on the field in junior college or little league. I'm fulfilled when I'm on that field. That's what I've been doing all my life. But that doesn't mean I'm going to be good at it. My wife, Vivian, has been wanting me to kind of stay in coaching for a while. And all the kids but William are grown, and I'm sure I'll see him in the summer," said McGee.